Yeah, that's how meta this panel is going to be, just for the record. Also, who here has only recently, as in within the last month or month and a half, started to read Homestuck?
Yeah!
Welcome to our house. Anyway,
blue language.
they took my F-bomb.
PG-13, man.
Maybe if you lie about.
Say mother humper, hun.
Say fudge.
Fine, it just doesn't feel the same.
Say Montekia de Cacahuate, it works.
Say Chuck.
It means peanut butter, just do it.
Say Chuck.
Say Chuck.
Say Chuck.
Chuck. I will say Chuck. By the way, there's a later story that you can come and ask us about, and we will tell you about Chuck.
I will tell you
That's another thing. Anyway, so for those of you who do not know, Homestuck is a webcomic, despite everything you may or may not have actually heard that I know a lot of people.
I heard it was a 6-foot monster that came from the Loch Ness.
That might be true. Pending scientific investigation. Anyway, Homestuck is a webcomic. And the premise of the story, as spoiler-free as I can be. 4 kids, internet friends, start to play a game together that basically brings about the end of the world. And now they have to play this game in order to create a new one and win the game. In the process, they meet an alien race called trolls, and that's why you see all of us here. Troll.
Party foul!
Yes.
Once again.
Anyway. It's a story. This is the first page you are going to see when you go to the website mspaintadventures.com to start your new adventure.
And yes, he moves.
While I personally think it, it's amusing.
It's so cute, right?
If you get really excited for something absolutely amazing and dramatic and beautiful, just wait. Just wait, it gets better.
It gets better.
We have one word, cascade.
Oh, that's a later portion of this map. Anyway, so, introducing a story, we have to introduce characters. And since I didn't want to do this all by myself, I invited everybody to come and help me out. So, for this is the first group of kids that you are going to meet in Homestuck. The Beta Kids. So, Beta Kids, introduce yourselves.
I'm John. I'm that one. I'm the only one that really matters, except for maybe, my bro, Dave. Dave is awesome.
Oh.
Hector.
I love you.
I'm Jade Harley. I'm the cute one.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty cute. And everybody's
I think you all look the same to me.
Oh, you all look the same to me. How's it make you feel?
I get that a lot.
Sadly, that's not the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Their horns are all different. Yeah, but the facial structure.
Actually, it just makes me
Have you ever looked at Iquis? He's an exception. And I can tell Gamzee because Gamzee's got the crazy juggalo stuff going on.
He's wearing blue.
You haven't met Gamzee.
Anyway.
Wait, yes you have. Never mind.
Actually, you guys forgot that one.
Rose!
Yeah.
You went to the next slide before I could get to it.
Yeah, I know, because neither one of you actually...
Rose is she wants to be a therapist, so she tries to analyze Dave's dreams a lot, to my understanding. They have these conversations about awkward things that he sees in his dreams. He tries to cope with them.
Trying to... Alright, the first group of trolls you meet is me and my friends. Friends, a rather loose form of the word. We're from a planet called Alternia. It's in another universe. I'm Carcat Mantis. Hi, nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
I am censoring myself. Chuck it. Chuck you. Chuck you. Chuck you. I don't even know you, but Chuck you. Rezzy,
What?
you're next on this.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it took me a second. It's kind of far away. I can't really smell very well from over here.
Well,
Shut up. I'm Terezi Pyro.
I'm Equus Saha, the strongest troll. And a majestic cookies lover.
Wait, little girl. Alright, have any of you ever seen Futurama, the episode Single Female Lawyer? Yeah. That's Terezi. Single female lawyer, fighting for her client, wearing sexy mini
The rest of these.
Don't yell at me.
The rest of these losers I am going to describe in one word. Gamzee,
Like what?
weird. Just that's about it.
oh.
Kanaya, formal.
Fashionista.
Actually, I think this
The
speaks for itself.
You touched it.
That's a boy player in here.
Darn.
Tussie, no.
Briska,
They wench.
Witch.
spider. Didn't expect that one, did you? But it's correct anyway.
Blah, blah.
Aradia,
Dead.
when you made us.
We know you fixed her.
Spoiler! Spoiler alert. Nebula.
Shipping. Shipping kitty. That is Nebula. She ships everything.
And you know what? I leave the last row to you because you guys should pick up your portion of this deal.
Sweat.
So you've got
Taco smells like Nutella.
The sea dweller, Eridan Emperor.
Hipster.
I think just the exasperation in your voice basically says it all.
And then there's a Pfeffrey patient. She's the empress to be.
She's a babe.
She's adorable.
Pretty princess.
She's a pretty princess.
I got John Solix. Solix is our techie. He's cool. Alpha kids. Introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Jake English. I live on an island and I like to go on adventures. And I'm apparently her grandpa.
He's my grandpa.
In another universe.
I am Jane Crocker and I'm so done with him.
He's a strong, independent black woman who don't need a man.
And I will butt. And you're my grandma. And I am his grandma. In another world.
Okay, and then
And that's my dad, technically.
Dirk's,
We'll get into the multiverses if you guys hurry this up.
Dirk Strider, who was for the first couple of pages, well, for a long while, was Jake's boyfriend. To my knowledge.
You're Jake.
My boyfriend. Okay, my boyfriend. And then Roxy.
Roxy is drunk all the time.
She is
Don't you
fellow
talk
boy.
about my girlfriend.
That happened.
Don't make her sound
Cotton
fingers.
candy is a thing. Okay, Roxy Lalonde. Yeah.
I think it basically just got described.
Yeah.
Say, and we didn't think this one through, but it's probably better for you anyway. You can see this, see the names. Mar Megiddo, Rufio, Nitram, Michuna, Captor, Cancri, Vantis, Mulin, Leon, Horum, Mariam, Latula, Fire, Arania Circuit, Horus the Hawk, Kurlos, Makara, who's the only one here.
And unfortunately, he cannot talk.
He cannot talk, he signs.
That's all you really get from these guys. And then there's Cronus Ampar and Mina Pisces. You can all go look up this panel for OhioCon and see how terribly I flubbed that up when I was over.
Basically, think of it like this. If the trolls could ever have older siblings, that would be them.
Yes.
And we'll let that be a surprise when you start your adventure. Anyway, a little bit about Andrew Hussey. Now we get to the whole purpose of this thing.
Slips and feels.
Hey, guess what? We already passed your thing. You don't get to say anything.
One name.
Deeply offended by
Oh, Cancri.
I believe you triggered him.
You left it. You left it in my room.
What?
Do you want it?
Well, obviously yes. I don't understand why you think that I wouldn't.
New rule, no loud noises.
Here's your whistle.
At my voice. Knew someone's going to say. Anyway, a little bit about Andrew Hussey. So Andrew Hussey, Homestuck is not the first thing he's done. Actually, the very first thing he did was this little thing called Jailbreak that started on a forum.
Don't read it.
It's like 100 pages.
It helps to understand how that came about, and I will also help you with your Homestuck adventure, understanding why the heck is this kid looking for his arms? What? What about a cake?
I didn't wonder any of that. Cake's a lie.
The cake is
And
a
what,
lie.
Pumpkin, if you want the answer to that, just read problem slip. Anyway, so Jailbreak basically started on a forum. Hussey put a picture up, gave a little bit of a story, and then asked everyone on the forum, what happens next? And so it was a comic that was entirely audience run. And that's the whole idea behind Hussey's comics in general. They're very, very, they integrate the audience a lot. Anyway, so from Jailbreak, he moved on. He did some more things. Started eventually getting so many suggestions for things that he could do that he could just kind of work with them and make his own story happen. And from that point on, he added things like Homestuck was the first comic in which he started adding things like full flash videos with music, also given by audience members, like readers actually do the music for Homestuck, and they also contribute artwork for the flash videos, and it's because once you get so many people into something, you can't just be like taking requests for what happens next anymore. And that's the idea behind Hussey's comics.